Hello and welcome to Stampin' by Hannah. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for joining me on Make It Monday. I have this fabulous card to share with you today. I love this. It's so cool. It's a fabulous shaker card using the Carousel Birthday stamp set and Lift Me Up. I'm really sorry. I really don't like using more than one stamp set on a card on video, but these cupcakes are just too cute. So, there's a bit of a backstory to this one. As usual, I made this as a sample for Stampin' Up on stage in Telford back in November, and I have been trying to film the video ever since. I just haven't got to it. So, can you see, that's how it's been on the display board. We have to stick the like Velcro things on the back, and it's a single layer because there's no point in making a full card for a display board because nobody's going to open it. It's just crazy. So, it's literally just a card front. I want to make a full card for you today. And I had a question on this card. I thought it's not been on video. It had a picture of it's been over on my blog for a little while. And I had a comment a couple of weeks ago asking how I die cut. You know, what die is that? And it's actually just the layering circles framelets, which is fabulous. And I was so happy when I realised that it fit. But I thought I would show you exactly how I've made it as well. So I've got a full card for you today, and this card is a card base that's cut to 4 1/8 by 4 1/8, which is literally just because that's the width of a piece of A4 folded in half. And so I wanted to make it square. So I've then got a layer of rich raspberry and a layer of very vanilla, and the measurements for these will be over on my blog. Link is in the down bar below. As always, takes you directly to the blog post for this card, not for anything else. Takes you to this project. And there's links to products and things over there as well, but they're actually down below if you haven't looked. So that's going to go on the front. I've then got exactly the same for the inside, because the insides of your cards should not be naked. Does anybody else do this? You make a gorgeous card, beautiful, absolutely stunningly beautiful card, and then you open it and it looks like that. That's really wrong, isn't it? We all do it. We are all guilty. I know we are, but we're going to stamp on the inside as well. So I've got same layers for the inside. I've got a scrap of very vanilla, and I've got literally a scrap of window sheet. I was hoping that my order was going to come in before I had to film this video, but I have to film it today because I've got to go out of town at the weekend, and this is the little bit of window sheet I've got left. It just fits. It's going to be a little bit tight, but it's okay. We will make it work. So, shall we get stamping? Enough waffle, let's get stamping. So, I'm going to grab my 2 pieces of very vanilla that are going to go on the inside. And like I said, there's 2 stamp sets involved in this one. There is the Carousel Birthday and then there's Lift Me Up, which they do coordinate. They look beautiful together. I'm going to stamp, ink up my stamp, my what is it? Ferris wheel stamp in Tip Top Taupe, because that is the colour of my card base, and I'm going to stamp this one in the middle of one of them, like that. And then I'm not going to re-ink, but I'm then going to take the same, stamp exactly as it is. I'm going to stamp in one corner. Just how pretty is that? It's stunning. I love this. And then I've then got 2 other ink pads. I've got Rich Raspberry and I've got Pacific Point. I'm going to grab this scrap, and you see the cupcakes on the carousel. Well, there are stamps that match that exactly, but they're in Lift Me Up. So I've got those, and these literally do look like cupcakes. They really do. So I'm going to stamp. We need 6 tops and 6 bottoms. So I've got the tops in Rich Raspberry. I'm going to stamp 6 of those. And you're thinking this looks really weird, but it's fine because we're going to die cut, so it's absolutely perfectly okay. Because as well, the Lift Me Up stamp set has a coordinating set of framelets that are beautiful, and there is a balloon die even in there that cuts the most gorgeous balloon. Hold on, let me show you. So this is the one that coordinates with the Lift Me Up, and it's called Up and Away. And in fact, I will have shown you this before I'm sure I have videoed this before. But look, it's alive. Look at that. It's so pretty. We're not using it. So pretty, we're not using it today. So, but the dies that I have got, I've got 4 dies out. I've got 2 from the layering circles, and I've got these 2 from that Up and Away, and you can see they just perfectly match. So I'm going to just pop those off to one side a second, bring back in my Ferris wheel. Now all I did was I just played around with it, so I can see that that fits like that, really pretty, and then that one fits exactly around there like that, and I'm going to run that through my Big Shot. I'm going to turn the camera off while I do it because obviously it's going to take me a little while, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I've die cut all of those pieces. What you're going to end up with is your piece that looks like that, and you've got a kind of donut and then the middle, and then all your little pieces of cupcakes. And it's really, really simple. All we need to do now is take that piece of window sheet. This piece here is the bit that's going to be replaced. Can you see? So that is waste. It's very pretty waste, and I'm sure we can find something to do with it, but it's waste for the time being. And so I've got my piece of window sheet, and all I'm going to do is, because my piece of window sheet is just like a tiny weeny little bit bigger than what I need it to be, I'm going to grab my fast fuse. I'm going to put fast fuse down either side. Normally I would do all 4 sides, but this today, because my window sheet is just a bit tight, I'm going to just do kind of the minimum like that. So I'm going to just make sure that's nice and stuck. Now you could use liquid glue to make sure that that's on, but me and Tombow glue don't go together all that well, as I'm sure you're already aware. And you know when you're sitting looking at something, you go, I've missed something here. And can you see what I've missed? So, oh, my brain is, I've had a horrible week. It's just been crackers. So that's going to sit in the middle. I need another piece of Very Vanilla. I'm going to grab now to go behind it. So we need to stamp that again so it'll line up. So let me go and grab another piece of Very Vanilla, because I'd forgotten that bit. Oh, it's good. Don't you just love video? Dear, it's not good, is it? So I've grabbed another piece of Very Vanilla. I'm going to bring my Carousel Ferris wheel stamp back in again, and I'm going to just stick this back up in Tip Top Taupe, and I'm going to stamp this in the middle of that, just like that. I'm going to flip that over because a cardstock has got 2 sides for a reason. Oh, you know, this is just it's going to be one of those videos where everybody goes, why on earth do you make video tutorials, Han? Why do you do this to yourself? But I will let you know, I've not had the greatest week. The reason I'm out of town at the weekend is because I've got a funeral at the beginning of next week, which is not the most exciting thing to have to do. And then I worked night shifts as a nurse as well. So while I was on my way home on Tuesday morning, on my way to take my car to get repaired because it's broken yet again, and I'm sat there in the car dealership, and my husband rings me and goes, don't panic, everything's fine, I'm alright, but I might have written off my car. So my brain is slightly frazzled because I finished night shift as I filmed this yesterday morning. I'm quite tired, and my husband is now in the hire car driving around trying to get used to it. Things don't rain, but they pour, don't they? It's just one of those, you know, when you just want to go back to bed and hope that everything kind of comes out alright in the end. That's sort of how I feel at the minute. So I've got my piece of Rich Raspberry, and what I'm going to do is take this piece and I'm going to try and make sure this centre of the Ferris wheel lines up with the centre of the card. It doesn't matter that the cardstock's not central, but that's absolutely fine. But, oh, well, that was a bit of a disaster, Han, wasn't it? It's a bit low, that. let's do that again, shall we? Start that. Try that again. This is how my card making goes. If you want to see a disaster, that's absolutely fine. I'm good at making a disaster. It will all look fine in the end. So let's do it this way. Let's line that up with that, like that, and then line that up in the middle. Ah, and you can't see that I made a mess underneath. That's going to work much better. Just like that. Yeah, that'll do. So, now I've got that bit done, I'm going to go back to this piece with my window sheet on it. I'm going to turn it over. And I need my little embossing buddy and the foam adhesive strips. Now I cut mine into lengths because otherwise they're just really long. So I'm going to take one of these foam adhesive strips and I'm going to, not really close to the edge, but kind of maybe 1/8 of an inch away from the edge of that circle. I'm just going to bend it round, and this works so well. They're fabulous. I love these. They're brilliant. Really handy. Great for shaker cards. Great for when you've got like a long thin strip of sentiment. Brilliant. You could use the outside pieces of a pack of dimensionals, would work just as well. And then you just need, if you have to like obviously that's not gone all the way around, so I'm going to take another piece. We just need to make sure they are absolutely next to each other so your sequins aren't going to escape. And this is even more, I mean, sequins aren't tiny weeny, but if you're going to use glitter in your shaker card, when I use glitter, I tend to make sure I seal the joins with some liquid glue, just so that and then let it dry before I add the glitter, obviously, so that I can make sure that that glitter's not going to escape everywhere. So like that, I'm going to take my embossing buddy and I'm just going to dab it around the edge, and this will take some of the static, because it's window sheet, it does get staticky, and tap off the excess. And then I've got the Brights sequins, and I'm just going to get some of those in there and some of them outside and just make a general mess. Oh dear, calm Han, calm, it's all going fine. Oh no, oh, don't you love Mondays? I hope that I'm providing entertainment on your Monday. I hope that it's not like, I hope your Monday's going better than my Monday is, because I know exactly how with the point that you're watching this on Monday, I know exactly where I am and what I'm doing, and I'd rather not be there. So it's all good. Hold on a minute, I've done that the wrong way around. I'll put that those sequins on that sheet there, because if I pile it up and then I can line it up the right way, then that would be better, wouldn't it? Oh dear, it's just... Right, sequins on the back piece. We're going to take the backing off of the foam adhesive strips, and then we're going to lay this across. So, all you need to do is you need to line up this first of all with the one underneath it, like so. And it's a bit wonky, but that's absolutely fine. Then this piece, I'm going to drop those sequins down so that we can see again. I'm going to add some fast fuse. You could use liquid glue, but like I said, me and liquid glue don't always agree with each other. And we're going to just line this up like so. Isn't that pretty? It does work. Sometimes things don't work for me, I will admit, and sometimes they do. We're going to turn all of these pieces over, and I'm going to put some pieces of dimensional onto those. So what I'm going to do, this is my sad and sorry sheet of dimensionals at the moment, and I'm just going to chop into the edge pieces, because I've probably... a whole piece is too big. And this is how I kind of use up the edge pieces of my dimensionals. Just chop into them, use them for like tiny wee little pieces, and you can use a whole sheet, so there'll be nothing left. Though it is an absolute waste not, want not. And oh, yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah, there's no kind of wastage with a pack of dimensionals. You will literally get just use out of every single little piece. So I hope you enjoy my videos. I hope that they bring you a bit of a laugh. Because have you seen while I'm doing this? Have you seen my 1,000 subscriber giveaway? I got so excited last week when I discovered that I'd hit the 1,000 subscribers. It'd been coming up, and I'd found a subscriber counter on my phone, and so every like half an hour, I'm checking and checking and checking because I want to know, and I finally did it on Sunday. Oh, phone ringing. Typical. Can you tell that my life is currently just a little bit crackers? Oh, that was James telling me that it's alright, he's been a little while in the car, but it's fine because he's just been chatting to the lawyer about the accident yesterday. I was like, oh, lovely, great, thanks. You've interrupted me. Look, I didn't tell him that I was going to film. So all we're going to do is the base of the cupcakes first, take the backing off, and we're going to cover up the kind of existing bases so that they become the baskets on our Ferris wheel. And like so. Oh goodness. Oh yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, so I've hit my subscribers, my 1,000 subscribers, and I've got a fabulous giveaway. So if you haven't checked out my giveaway video, go and do that. Go and watch this one first, and then go and see that one. It will be, not the last video on my channel, but I think it's the one before. But it is there. It's called something like 1,000 subscriber giveaway. You can't miss it. Go and check that out, because I would love to send some wonderful Stampin' Up goodies to you if you live in the UK. I'm sorry I can't open it internationally, but there are some Stampin' Up goodies in there that I can't just send to anybody. But you will also may not have seen, I have got something like, if you are a demonstrator and live in Australia or anywhere else in the world, or if you just want some cards, I have got, to celebrate the end of Celebration, because Celebration ends, I'm so sad about this, the Celebration ends on the 31st of March, and to celebrate I have got an enormous pile of goodies that I want to send out to people. So and they're all handmade cards, and there might be some other goodies in there as well. And as kind of random acts of kindness, all you need to do is register for that, and the link should be in the down bar below, and if it's not, it's over on my blog. And I don't care who you are, or where you live, I want to send you some fabulous goodies. So go and register for that as well. I'm really annoyed that this is really wonky. Oh no. Oh dear, it's going to be one of those days, I think, today. So we'll just lay this up here, like so, and this could be inside of our card, don't forget, because we don't do naked insides. So inside of our card base, and my card base is tip-top taupe. I don't remember if I said that before, can't remember. This video has taken me much longer to film than it was supposed to take. Thanks to my darling husband. And because this is now really dimensional, I'm going to pop the fast fuse on the outside of my card base. And I don't always do this, but I do if I'm trying to make a card that's really, really quite large. So there we go, like that. And that is my fabulous Carousel Birthday Shaker Card. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sure this video is probably about 20 minutes long. I have no idea because all the clips are like less than 5 minutes. Thank you so much for joining me here at Stampin' by Hannah. Don't forget that you can buy all these products. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. Click over to my blog to find out more about that. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you again on Friday. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.